something a little different today. We're unboxing the KitchenAid KSM150 Stand Mixer in matte black. I've literally never owned a stand mixer, and given the sheer amount of home cooking that I do, the time and effort that this is going to save me, I figured, especially with the end of year financial sales, it meant that this was 30% off. I also thought I should mention this purchase has been years in the making, and I have been watching and waiting, looking at so many reviews and researching and weighing up just how useful this will be for me personally, given I have endometriosis and Graves/hypothyroidism, which can make some days incredibly difficult. Some days in the kitchen, making healthy, nutritious meals in a reasonable amount of time has been really difficult. So this is a dream purchase for me, and yeah, I thought I'd share in the excitement with you. I know looking at YouTube videos is always super helpful for me in deciding about buying literally anything. So that's what we're doing today, unboxing this beauty and giving it a little test run. Cut towards your body, not your body, as Josh always says. Goodness. I need like a step stool. It's so big. That's what she said. Do I actually need a step stool? I might.
You want my help?
Oh no, my fingers are stuck. That was not a good decision. Ow! Just ripped my hair out. Okay, attempt 2. I might put it on its side. It's like giving birth. We did it! They have so many different kinds of black, but I really fell in love with the matte black. It's not shiny. I got the 4.8 liters, which I think will be really a great size for me. It's not so big that I won't be able to move it. I am planning on, I think, maybe putting it in this spot right here and moving the toaster to over in the corner, because it's gonna be something that I want to keep out all the time. The other reason why I went for KitchenAid over some other stand mixers is purely because the versatility. There's so many different attachments. You can get like pasta maker attachments, you can get an ice shaving attachment. There's just so many different kinds of attachments. Like look at that, so many different things. So Josh is set for all future Christmases and birthdays. It'll just be probably the next little attachment on my wish list. And it does come with a few, which I can already see on the top of the box here. So I know we can already make cookies, we can make bread. It has a dough hook, which is going to be so helpful because making homemade pasta is like my favorite thing to do. But on the days where I'm not feeling well or I'm just absolutely exhausted, I cannot be kneading dough for 15 minutes. Non-stop 15 minutes kneading dough. So this has a dough hook. I can literally just throw it in the bowl and it'll do all the hard work for me. So that is just so excited. So watch out for some future pasta making videos with this bad boy. Okay. We have a big piece of paper, KitchenAid, and all the different kinds of attachments, although I don't think it's actually all of them. I think there's probably way more than that, but we've got pasta roller, spaghetti cutter, fettuccine cutter, pasta press, ravioli maker, a grain mill, I could make our own flour, a food grinder, food processor with dicing kit, a slicer slash shredder, that's hard to say, a slicer slash shredder, which I am perhaps most excited about. I shred so much cheese. I buy it in the big blocks and then I shred it by hand, but that takes me like a solid 10 minutes. So I do that all the time. So now I can just put it through the stand mixer when I get that attachment, which I will be doing. I think that's probably the first attachment I'm gonna get, is this slicer slash shredder. So hard to say. That's such a tongue twister. There's also a spiralizer, so that could be really fun for zucchini noodles, which I have made before, but I've made them by hand and they take some serious time and effort. Whereas this, you just wind it. There's also a fruit and vegetable strainer, which could be cool if we want to make some fruit juice, a citrus juicer, and an ice cream maker, which I think we need a separate bowl for that, but maybe that'll be a really special future gift. But there we go, that's the optional attachments and accessories. I am so excited. My pasta game is going to level up, and with a name like Conna Carbonara, how can I not invest in a KitchenAid? And then on the other side, we have to register, maybe? Yeah, it says register. Also, should we think about a name? What name? Maybe once we see her. I feel like she's a her. I said bad boy before, but I think she's a girl. Free fan? Addie can play with that afterwards. Yep, it's the right color. Okay. This feels so surreal. I watched so many people do their unboxing of their KitchenAids. I've not actually seen a matte black one though. So if you haven't either, then exciting times ahead. Okay, so this is the like food guard. So if you like feeding stuff down, it's like a splash guard, I think is what it's called, which is cool. It's got these little like clips. So that'll be great. All right, this is gonna be tricky. Might actually need my step stool again. Oh, that looks vintage. It's like that old kind of paper. That really thin, like not white kind of, what's it called? Sepia. It's like sepia paper. There we go. Okay. It's so heavy. I feel like the reviews I watched, so many people did not explain just how difficult it is to remove. It's twins. Go on it again. Birth 2.0. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. It is deceptively heavy, so I'm gonna ask Josh for some help. Could use a step stool if you need. Maybe if I hold the box. See? It's so heavy. You got it! You got it! You got it! Yay! Yay! Thank you to assistant Josh. Oh, it's beautiful. I think it's a wise decision having this sit on the counter because that is heavy. And then we have our first attachment, which is like a cookie dough kind of hook scraper. Wow. dramatic. And then we have the dough hook. Arr. There we go, we're ready for pasta making and doubling as a pirate. There we go. So we've got 2 attachments, and then I guess it's an attachment too, but this is the other one. There we go. Right, we have another attachment. It was just on it. And it's like a whisk. It's not like a whisk, it is a whisk. We will be testing it out in a little bit just to make sure that it all works perfectly, because if it doesn't, that would be horrible. So we won't get rid of the packaging until we know that it fully works. So I'm planning on making some apple cinnamon scones. We actually went apple picking the other weekend with some friends, so we have so many apples. So yes, I think we'll make some apple cinnamon scones, and I will whip some cream. And then the bowl just twists out like that. Ta-da! Ta-da! Nice big bowl, big enough for my head. We could make so many cookies. I think it said 8 dozen cookies, which is amazing. Cool, how exciting. So we have 3 attachments and the guard. The top here is what unscrews, and then you can put all the attachments in here and it becomes multifunctional, because that was so important to me. I'm not someone who buys something just for a single purpose. It has to be a range of different uses for me. It has to be multifunctional, it has to tick off on a number of things, and like I mentioned before, the time aspect, that this is going to save me, the energy, all of that, and having shaved ice. I feel like I'm going to be so hydrated when we get the shaved ice attachment. So excited for that. It's beautiful, so sleek. Feels so nice. There you go, and then it locks automatically. And then this over here is the speeds, which is really an added bonus because there's so many recipes that I've been making lately that need something to be stirred or mixed on a low speed. And I just have a hand mixer that is literally older than me. Like, it's my parents' old hand mixer. And there's like 2 speeds, high and extra high. So it's going to be amazing having something that I can just have absolute control over and have it on such a low speed, which would be fantastic for things like beating eggs in particular for cookies. You don't want to have it too high or else you'll end up with an overbeaten egg, which you do not want for cookies. So yeah, very excited. Alrighty. It's nice and heavy because it won't be moving around. Once we find a home for it, which I'm envisioning it over there, it will probably just stay there because that is my workout for today. So this probably needs to be washed. We'll be back and we will make those apple scones. I'm a KitchenAid girly now. I'm a spoiled girly. I'm so spoiled. Did it for the cookies, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, and the homemade pasta. Yeah.
$500 for infinite cookies, infinite pasta seems a good trade.
It's a pretty good trade. Okie dokie. So it has a hole situation, and then we just pop it on. Does it click? Are you supposed to click? Excuse me, so do you click? Like that? Ah, like that. Okay. See my sweaty hands on it. We have nothing in the bowl. We're just going to test out how loud this is. Pretty good. I assume you can hear me alright, maybe? I mean, that's on speed 2. Oh, not again. Not again. Ooh, danger. You can be killed or seriously injured if you don't immediately follow instructions. Ooh. one. It looks like it's moving fine. It looks fine. I will try it without the attachments, see what that sounds like. Time to make some scones.
Fire inside. You are the truest home. You are my only home. Sunrise in our wild eyes, shadows burning fire, dead men coming alive.
So we've got our cinnamon, apples, flour, lemonade, and cream. Alright, moment of truth. Yay! So excited. I just finished making these hot apple cinnamon scones with the stand mixer and it was a breeze. It was so easy, so quick. If you want the recipe for this, make sure you check out my website. It was a fun little experiment today and I'm yet to taste them, but it's just my usual scone recipe and I added in some cinnamon and apple, so I think they're going to be fantastic. But yes, this is so exciting. I cannot wait to see what else I'm going to make with this. There we go. There's a little unboxing of this gorgeous machine for all the things I'm going to make in this. Yeah, I really am happy with it. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and mini cook with me. If you did, make sure you comment below, maybe apples. Comment the word apples below so I know that you're still watching to this point. That would be really cool. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.
It's amazing. So good.
Very cinnamony.
That happens so quick.
It's so good.
So pretty.
Yeah, matte black was a good shout. Mm-hmm. Oh, and these are amazing.
I can make so many cookies. I don't get fat.
Nice good.